Hi. Just messing around with my music on my computer. So I'm just going to do a quick reading from the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. And this is the book that the psychiatrists use as a reference guide for diagnosing mental illnesses. And this one is actually an older one, and it was first published in 1980. So we're going to look at the description of depersonalization disorder in this book. Uh-oh. 59. Okay. So, if you want to show anybody in your family, here it is. Right there. Depersonalization disorder. It exists. Okay. The essential feature is the occurrence of one or more episodes of depersonalization that cause social or occupational impairment. The diagnosis is not made when the symptom of depersonalization is secondary to any other disorder, such as mild depersonalization without significant impairment is estimated to occur at some time in 30 to 70% of young adults' lives. Sorry, I messed that part up. The symptom of depersonalization involves an alteration in the perception or experience of the self so that the usual sense of one's own reality is temporarily lost or changed. This is manifested by a sensation of self-estrangement or unreality, which may include the feeling that one's extremities have changed in size or the experience of seeming to perceive oneself from a distance. In addition, the individual may feel mechanical or as though in a dream. Various types of sensory anesthesias and a feeling of not being in complete control of one's actions, including speech, are often present. All of these feelings are ego-dystonic, and the individual maintains grossly intact reality testing. Now, reality testing, if you don't know what that means, it basically is you have the ability to decipher what is real and what's not real. Those with schizophrenia do not have intact reality testing. So the onset of depersonalization is rapid. Its disappearance is more gradual, but we know that's not always the case. Associated features. Derealization is frequently present. This is manifested by a strange alteration in the perception of one's surroundings, so that a sense of the reality of the external world is lost. A perceived change in the size or shape of objects in the external world is common. People may be perceived as dead or mechanical. Other common associated features include dizziness, depression, obsessive ruminations, anxiety, fear of going insane, and a disturbance in the subjective sense of time. There is often the feeling that recall is difficult or slow. Age of onset. The disorder usually begins in adolescence. Onset after the age of 40 is extremely rare. Remember, this is an old book. Course. The course is generally chronic and marked by remissions and exacerbations. Most often the exacerbations occur when there is mild anxiety or depression. Impairment. The degree of impairment is usually minimal, but may be exacerbated by the presence of associated features such as anxiety or fear of insanity. Complications. Hypochondriasis may be a complication of this disorder. Predisposing factors: fatigue, recovery from substance intoxication, hypnosis, meditation, physical pain, anxiety, depression, and severe stress, such as military combat or an auto accident, predispose to episodes of depersonalization disorder. Prevalence, familial pattern, and sex ratio. No information. Differential diagnosis. The symptom of depersonalization, even if recurrent, that does not cause any social or occupational impairment, must be distinguished from depersonalization disorder. In schizophrenia, affective disorders, organic mental disorders, especially intoxication or withdrawal, anxiety disorders, personality disorders, and epilepsy, depersonalization may be a symptom. In such cases, the additional diagnosis of depersonalization disorder is not made. Diagnostic criteria for depersonalization disorder. A. One or more episodes of depersonalization sufficient to produce significant impairment in social or occupational functioning. B. The symptom is not due to any other disorder, such as schizophrenia, affective disorder, organic mental disorder, anxiety disorder, or epilepsy. And that's it. Hopefully this will post. I gotta keep my videos short because I'm having problems posting as usual.